everyone, welcome to my channel again. After it's more difficult because my stomach has all the blood of my body. So okay, let me keep the music. Yeah. Um, we are going to relaunch the solstice machine. Um, yeah. In this machine, we are going to introduce a new concept of in my channel, not in my knowledge, about log poisoning. In the target server, we are going to find a couple of, no, more than a couple, HTTP servers working. One of them has a vulnerability that allows us execute local file inclusion that we share with the other service with an PHP injection inside of header of maybe user agent. We are going to perform a log pointing in order to access to the server. So very quickly and map, yeah. So the target IP is 129 and 72. Yeah. There are the open ports that the CU. So I know that the port 80 is one of the target content. So proxy, let me drop all and clear the history delayed. So how can I clear that? Clear. Delete item, clear history. Yeah, of course. So the first one is this. We intersect the petition. Yeah, and say currently configuring database. Try later. Yeah, this is the first one. Open port, and the other one is the this one. So yes. So when you click on the links, the first one go to index PHP and the second one go to the book list, the same PHP web page, but with a book list, book parameter and list value, so we can include all that we want, anything. Yep. And send a request. So it's a index PHP forward. Yeah. So what is the concept here? We are going to poisoning the logs because this is the first one, send to repeater, forward. This is the second one. No, this is the second one. Yeah, send to repeater 2. So if we go to repeater of the last one, we can send it to intruder. At intruder we can clear all and get this param, payloads load. So I know that it's this kind of payload. Yeah. Of course, for example, this one has a different response. Let me stop it. How can I stop this one? Response. This one. You can find LFE, that is local file inclusion inside of directory. So what we can do, we can use the same concept that we found here with this parameter. Stop, discard the change. So go here to the repeater, and in the previous petition we can so in this petition we can chain it in order to review the local file inclusion. Yeah, and we found the ATC password content. So at this point we can do this. URL decode, yeah, and here at bar log apache to access log, we can execute this operation and show you the logs of the Apache server. But these logs don't belong to this service, belong to this one. So from this payload we can modify the user agent and inject a PHP code inside of this one. So the PHP code could be this one. Because we include the user agent between the both values, we inject the PHP code that it will be stored at the access.log file. So we only execute the value of CMD when it exists. So we can send it, yeah, and all it seems that is right, or it seems that it's right, and execute this one again, and we can find that this is the value. There are nothing to say here, and the second path. So at this point there are inside a PHP code that there are no output. So if we add it here, CMD value with, I don't know, who am I, maybe it's a command of the operative system, we can execute it, and we found an error. So CMD ID, for example, try it later. So let me see again. Log, yeah, so good. um, access log, is this one? Yeah, cmd. Yeah, right now is id, for example. Yeah, so at this moment, id, or who am I? Not work for me now. So why don't work for me? Fonzie, this is the second one with this one, and this is the other one. So maybe is this value. Let me try it again. So it's inject, and this one, obtain the logs, Firefox with cmd, id. Yeah, right now this is the right header. So the difference between the first one and the second one, this one not work and this one work. Yeah, because need to get value. Yeah, do you know? This is the get value of the parameter for execute cmd. This is a normal kind of way. Yeah, because obtain the value cmd of the URL. Yeah, that is this one, the id value, and this is the value of the operative system remote code execution. So using load poisoning, we can execute all the commands on the operative system. In that case is index html or pwd. This is the directory when is stored or it's executed the service by RTMP web server. So the problem is when you try to execute parameters like this with a space or slash or whatever, that you found an error. So if you encode all the requests like this, all the value, encode all characters, you can of course execute the complete command. So we can decode again. Yeah, and we can try to inject a reversal, for example with a netcat. Yeah, at this point I want to connect to the port 443 and to my attacker IP. So my attacker IP, it's this one. Yes. And we need to encode the value of cmd parameter encode all characters and send it. So it seems that execute right, but we are not listening. Netcat, yeah. So at this point, we can relaunch the petition and obtains who am I a reversal. Right now we want to obtain a spawn entity. Yeah. For example, Basel. Maybe like this. No, I dislike it. So maybe I can do this because this command is worked. Use bash, close it, and close it, and close it. Yep. Voila, fully interactive. So bar 3w. This is the local txt clear. So export term extern. So clear. Yeah. Right now we need to review the operative system after hard work. Locate LSH. So I found another web server, maybe cd to this path. So Python, yeah, at this port, and here we can split it if config. So at tmp, yeah, we can obtain http with the port 8090 and sh, yeah. So chmod, yeah, yeah, with privilege. So I don't want it. I prefer launch this again. Yeah, what happened? Don't want it. Don't want executed. Who am I? No. So I need listen in another port because it's already used the code. So at port 4444 and encode this again. So convert, yeah, URL all characters, and so cancel, send it again. So what happened right now is the machine alive. Ping C4, yeah, it's alive. Send it, cancel, send it. So if you don't want to execute any operation, it's alive. This web page, no. Is we need to relaunch the service again. 40 seconds to relaunch it. So we need to execute this operation first. 20 seconds. What the people want. Yeah, 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 yeah. Uh, 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 Okay, yeah, this is alive. We can execute it again. Yeah, perfect. So we can resend it and obtain this one. So we can Control C, no, Control E, no, put it again and say, okay, let me the terminal. Who am I? ID. Yeah, we can use again this one with a Basel. Is here. Bus. Yeah. So I don't want to wait to review this target system with this script because I showed you in the previous videos, but okay, there are services that only work at local. This is my attacker IP, so this is 9090 index, no, this is lsa.sh here. So lsash with this parameter show you more information. That is the information that we want to know. There are local service work at port 57, I remember, that like this. This is my target, my attacker IP, but we can find a local service working like this, working at 327.0.0.1 at port 57 with suit permission that contains PHP file index of the web service file with edit permission to anybody. So we can find here, let me see, run reports, cron daily, send mail, Python, this one. Okay, this one is vulnerable. So why is vulnerable? Not because it's executed at root user. That is something that you don't know do with the with the web service, for example, and at this directory, that is the directory when the service is executed, contain permissions for everybody. So this file index.php, it could be modified with the user 3w data. So this is very dangerous, because for example, I can do this cd or cp home Kali php reversal to reversal, yeah, to this directory. So beam reversal php, go to the attacker IP. This one is 49.120. Yeah, is another one. Yeah, this is 129. Yeah, at port, for example, 4435. So the first one is listen here with the port 4435 at the attacker machine. From the server side, the first one is obtain a reversal PHP. This is maybe Python here. Python 3 at port 999. Yeah, so HTTP this IP at port 9999. Yeah, with the name reverse to PHP. So we obtain the reversal. Right now we have the reversal content here. We can redirect the output to the index.php file. Yes. Right now the both files have the same content, so index and reverse PHP, there are no difference because contain the same data. So right now we can connect to the local host at port 57 and obtain the index.php file like this, and right here I can say ID, who am I, so we can go to the root folder, review the content. So this is the root txt, but the flag is in the proof txt. Yeah, this is all. If config, so IP address, this is all, uname -a. Yeah, this is the solstice machine. So it's very quickly when you explain it, but not when you not when you are trying to go inside. So we see you maybe this evening, or I'm not sure.